The Villa Borsig used to be the summer house of a German industrial dynasty that was in bitter competition with Britain's great manufacturers in the 19th century. But that's not why the 6 foreign ministers of the founding nations of the EU chose this place today. By the soothing, oblivious waters of a lake, they come to stroll amongst the long grass, lick wounds, search souls and reboot Project Europe. Oh yes, and manage their anger towards the country that has just plunged itself and them into profound crisis. Are you going to make an example of Britain so that other countries might not get the same idea?
No, I don't think that Great Britain was setting an example for Europe. Listening to our own population, I think there is still a big majority which is in favor of Europe. After this referendum in Great Britain, there is no reason for hysteria on the one side or paralyzed shock on the other side.
He didn't really answer my question, so I tried another one on the French foreign minister. Are you going to miss Britain, or are you glad that we're gone?
I was for the remain, but I don't to take the response to answer for the British people. That was the affair of the British people, and the British people has given this answer. This is not my pleasure, but it's a reality.
He didn't answer my question either, but the private message from here was unequivocal. The longer Britain drags out divorce talks, the worse the deal we end up getting from the rest of the EU. Upstairs, cloistered in a bedroom overlooking the lake, I finally managed to get some clarity from the Italian foreign minister.
What would be serious, I think, is to activate as soon as possible the Treaty of Lisbon and is Article 50, and this is the procedure of separation between UK and EU. If we activate this in a serious way, I think we will have a very fair discussion.
But it can only be activated by Britain,
Absolutely.
Can't it?
And this is the responsibility of the British government.
So all you can do is really ask them to do so.
Absolutely.
You can't force it on them.
We respect the autonomy of the British government, but we expect from the British government responsibility towards the European Union.
And if they don't do it, if they wait, if they sit on their hands?
They made a serious mistake.
For whom? For them?
I think they will make a very serious mistake. And I do hope that they will change their mind. But UK, outside European Union, is really in a weak state.
Has Great Britain just lit a fire that is in danger of burning down the whole European project?
I don't think so. I don't think that there is now a domino effect out of the door.
Can you be sure about that?
I can be sure that there is no domino effect out of the door, but I am also sure that if we don't change something in the way EU is working, not tomorrow, but in the next years, in the near future, we would face again very, very serious problem with our public opinion. Not in the same way of a referendum, maybe, but in any case, we will have problems.
Because the level of trust of ordinary Europeans in the institutions of the EU, or indeed in their own national governments, has been fundamentally eroded. So how do you re-establish that trust?
The trust is eroded. I think that we still have, in the large majority of the 27 members of EU, the majority of the people pro-Europe. But in any case, you are right, there is anger about mostly two things. One is growth, jobs, and the other one is migration.
How exactly to reboot the EU, whether in a two-speed Europe or a looser confederation? How to create growth and jobs? Those are the tasks in hand, and only they will keep the pitchforks of popular anger from storming the Villa of Power here too. Matt Fry, Channel 4 News, Berlin.